All right, hello class. Welcome to Intro to Political Science. This section is 30483. If you are in section 30483 and that's what it says on your registration, then you are in the right place. If it doesn't, then you are in the wrong place. This class is Intro to Political Science. I recognize a few of you from previous classes, a few of you from the last Intro to American Government class I taught, and a few of you from last semester. So Intro to Political Science is different from Intro to American Government, as in Intro to Political Science, we focus more on political ideas and political thought, political rhetoric, not so much on American government. We do touch on American government, but that's not the whole basis for this class. So I just wanted to go over a few syllabus items with you before I send you on your way. The text, we do not use a traditional textbook in this class. We use Saylor.org. Most of your readings are going to come from Saylor.org, and your readings are usually going to appear in your modules where all your work is at. It's going to be the very first thing in your modules. It'll say readings and then the title of whatever it is you're reading. So the readings are good, but most of the pertinent material that I'm going to be testing on is going to be in the quizzes, or in the PowerPoints rather. The PowerPoints, that's where most of the quiz questions are going to be at, like materials for the quizzes, right in those PowerPoints. So make sure you pay special attention to the PowerPoints. The readings are good, but they could be long and drawn out. And I know a lot of you guys work, a lot of you have kids. My online classes typically trend older. Usually, like last semester, my youngest student was 21 years old. So, or you guys have other things to do. Keep in mind that we are trying to fit 18 weeks of work into 8 weeks. So every week is going to move fast. There's going to be quizzes every week, discussions every week, and you're going to have to stay on top of that. I don't think this is a hard class, but what I find a lot with students is the ones who don't do well in this class are typically the ones that forget to do quizzes, forget to do discussions, and get zeros on those things. And if you forget to do one or two, it's not going to be that big of a deal, but they do add up, you know. So if you're getting a lot of zeros on the quizzes and discussions, it's gonna hurt you pretty significantly. So you want to make sure you stay on top of all of those things. Let me see what else. Alright, so all the stuff about cheating and policy on that is there. If you are a EAC student and you need any of those types of accommodations, just let me know and register with the EAC and you'll be fine. All the information for that is in the syllabus. I typically give a long time online for students to take the exam. So like the finals and the midterm, I usually give like 6 hours to take it, and I seriously doubt you'll need this EAC unless you have something else going on, which is fine too. But you typically 6 hours is a long time. If any of you are hearing impaired, let me know so I can make sure the videos get captioned right away. All the YouTube videos are captioned pretty accurately, but if they're not, then I will make sure to get it done, and make sure that the people responsible for captioning aren't dragging their feet. They are getting it done right away. Let me see what else. Oh, the grading scale. So the grading scale I have listed 90 to 100% is an A, 80 to 89% is a B. Now a C is if you get a 60% in the class, that's a C. I know the syllabus says 60 to 69% is a D. 60 to 79% is a C. If you get a 60, that's good enough for me to pass you. And then anything like 59 or below is going to be an F. So just make sure you stay on top of the discussions and the readings and all that, because the discussions and the quizzes, missing those is typically, again, what hurts people. One more thing. Every week before the modules, I typically put in the announcements quizzes and like clues and hints to some of the quiz questions. So if you look in those, you're almost always guaranteed to get 100 on the quizzes. If you pass those up and don't go to them, you can still get 100, but you're gonna have to do a lot more digging, which is fine. But I just thought I'd tell you guys that. Anyway, I guess that completes this video. I didn't want to keep you guys too long. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. If I am, I'll make another video. But welcome to Intro to Poli Sci. This should be a fun semester. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Okay. So yeah, again, we're studying political thought, rhetoric, all that. Not American government and structure like that. That American government, we have a section on that, but there's a class for all of that. We touch on some things in American government, but that's not the whole shebang bang of what we do. And I spend a lot of time on teaching you guys to argue and to have sound political discussions. So because a lot of times in politics, what people tend to do is they don't really know how to discuss politics and policy without, a lot of passion and fervor and a lot of anger and stuff like that. It's like, if you don't, like, say for instance you hate Donald Trump, that's fine, but what I hope to do in this class is make you have, make sure that you have good reasons for any of your opinions. So it's one thing to say, yeah, I hate Donald Trump, but it's another thing to say, yeah, I do not like Donald Trump because of this, this, and this. And you have sound arguments, not a bunch of logical fallacies, which is the first section we do in this class. So, yeah, that's what this class is. So I thought I'd mention that. Again, if I forgot anything, and I'm sure I did because it's late over here, I will make another video. This class ends on May the 5th, so 8 strong weeks. Let's make it happen. Peace.